We have not looked at United Healthcare, ticker symbol UNH, in quite some time after its big run. So we're going to do that today. Let's go jump in UNH analysis. What's going on, everybody? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. And we're taking a look at ticker symbol UNH, United Health Group. And this has been a stock that has been punished since last year. If we go back to November of last year, this thing was at $630, had that huge drop down. We did a video whenever this thing came down, and we thought bottomed at $48. But as I said, I thought it was going to come lower. We retested, dropped back down, and finally did make a bottom around 234.33. And since then, we have climbed higher off of several different catalysts, one of them being Berkshire Hathaway making an investment in this company, and a lot of other large investment firms, hedge funds, putting their money here into UNH. And I wanted to take a look at where the price action currently is. And you could see that right now, we are sitting above that 10-day exponential moving average. The price at the time I'm recording this is $344.06. And we are sitting right on this volume node here to the right that is pretty large. So we know there's a good bit of activity in here, and you have one right above that too, up to 352.24. And you can see that the most recent high that we put in here on UNH is 362.61. And we are making a lower high. We actually made a higher high, lower high, and we're just hanging out right here on the 10 at the time that we're recording this. But notice, right below that volume node, we do have some pretty thin orders in this area. So if it does break below this volume node, 341.55, it can move pretty quickly down to 314.01. And when you zoom out, one of the things that I want to watch for, because we did have this big run up off of the Berkshire Hathaway news, is do we get an inverted head and shoulders that comes into play here? So you can see here is the left shoulder, here's the head, and do we get a right shoulder here? And what do I mean by that? Do we come down and retest this volume node? And this just happens to be where the 100 daily simple moving average and the 50 100 daily simple moving average is. And if we would get something like that, does that serve as support? We have that volume node lining up there as well. And then do we get a bounce out of there? So I am looking to see, do we get an inverted head and shoulders that gets built out of the structure that's currently there? And if that is the case, I want you to pay attention to this price area up here, 376.93. That is an unfilled gap that was made on May 12th when we started this big drop lower. And so keep your eyes open. Do we come down and retest this volume node? Do we retest the 50 and the 100? And if so, does that provide the launching spot to push this thing up to fill the gap at 376.93? And here's the thing about UNH. Eventually, we're going to have this 50 curl up through the 100 and start approaching the 200. And we will get a golden cross. And remember, this thing was up at almost $630. There is plenty of upside here. So if you could pick your spot in terms of where you get in at, if you can get in at a value, you can make some decent profits on this ticker. As always, have your stop set, have a smart plan, but be on the lookout for a potential inverted head and shoulders coming on UNH. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Tell me, do you think this pattern will be formed? Will it fill the gap? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make it a great day.